This morning, guys, we've come to Coed-Y-Brenin today, and that's towards Porthmadog, that side of the Snowdonia National Park. There's a place called Trawsfynydd, and this forest is, or this wood, the King's Wood, I think that's the translation. It's just nestled in a beautiful part of Snowdonia. It's very busy here with mountain bikers, very popular, but I'm hoping when I get on the walking trails it'll be a bit quieter. But just come out for a bit of peace and quiet, of tranquility, and I'll take you around, see what it is. First time I've been to this part of the park, so I'm quite interested to see what's what. So right, I'll bring you back in a minute. So there's a red route here, which is about 2 hours, and it takes you up to see some waterfalls. So I'm hoping that'll make some good footage, and just a pleasant place to be, really. Some old works here, and I understand, I'll have to check out the history, but this area used to be a gold place. Getting gold out of the rocks. Ever wondered how they got tiny specks of gold out of solid rock? Yeah, so this area was part of the local gold rush. So this particular area, they mined in the 19th century for gold, copper and iron. So gold to make jewellery, obviously, wedding rings for the royal family, copper for coins, wiring and plumbing, and iron to make swords and farming equipment. And this machinery behind me, as you can see, this was what was used when they get the rocks, to break the rocks down, to remove the minerals or the deposits out of the rock. But look at that old piece of equipment, isn't it great? There you go, a bit of history. Interesting, isn't it?
So,
Lovely day.
yeah, it's lovely.
Beautiful, isn't it? Right. This must be it says here the council road. This must be the access road for the council to maintain, or the Forestry Commission, I guess. But there's where we're going, the red route up this here, and then apparently there's a couple of waterfalls which I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm hoping we're going to have some decent water on them, so we'll wait and see, eh? Look at that. Wow. Now that is a view, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. So if you like scenery, you know, the mountains being part of it, and just the beauty of these areas, I well recommend this walk, because it's just accessible, but you're right in the middle of it, and you know, that view. I mean, while I'm still fit enough to do it, my first passion is mountains, really. I love that. I love all types of walking, as you can tell obviously from my channel. But sometimes, you know, when you're on the mountains, it's so rugged on the tops. Of course, it's a different type of exhilaration, isn't it? But you also, there's a quietness and a beauty, a serenity that you get from walking in these types of places And that view just then down the vale towards that mountain range behind. I mean, it's just so beautiful. To me, that's like art. And just to be amongst it all, I just love it. Right, there's the signs behind us, and it's a turn right. So this is going to take us to the waterfall, I hope. Okay. Couldn't get any more tucked away and secluded here. I'm just loving this walk today. I'm so glad I picked a different walk out the guide. Just shows, isn't it? And the old stone walls here, look, I'll show you. Look at that for a mountain and a ridge line. That just needs climbing, doesn't it? But I've seen, once you get away from the car park, you get up this trail here, I've only seen one person. It's that's the sort of hiking I like, it's the sort of walking I like. And these are I didn't know I forgot these before, but I'm going to show you these plants that are scattered around here. Beautiful pink. I'm just going to turn you around now. Take a look at these beautiful, beautiful, stunning bloom on these plants here. Now, so I'm going to leave those bees to go about their business. But look at that. What a great vista, isn't it? And I'll just show you, this ground is really wet and marshy. It's just the beginning of June, and I'll just turn you around now and see. You can hear it underfoot. This area is really wet, and I'll find out, but this particular area of Snowdonia, which is more near Porthmadog, I think it's the Moylwins, is renowned for being really marshy and wet, and even in even the summer months, it's notoriously some parts which are so wet all year round. So you've got to pick your routes carefully when you do it. But thankfully these shoes are lasting up. So I'm going to get off this wet, back on the path, and go and find these waterfalls. This is going to take me down now to finally to the waterfalls. What I love about walking, this little hidden place here, all day I've only seen about 1 or 2 people now, and what a great out of the way place. See the view up there under the bridge? Fabulous, just so pretty. found the waterfalls of sorts, and as you can see on that sign, so they're doing something, they're harnessing the power here, and yeah, renewable energy, so they're using this, there must be a turbine in here somewhere to produce electricity. But I'm pretty impressed with them, they're nice. Look at that, look at the power in them. So I'm just going to head on down away from the cliff top a bit, and then I'm going to sit down and have a coffee and chill a bit further downstream. This is what we've come to look for. There they are, and I'm really looking forward to seeing these, so come on, let's go and have a look at them. They're really cool. Watch my step here, it's very slippery. Whoa! Look at them! That is cool! Wow! And look, here the bridge in the gorge has been cut by the water over millions of years, but just look at that. So what an amazing waterfall here. I mean, just look at that. That's certainly worth making the effort of coming up this sort of valley here. And as you talk to a lovely lady there who's basically sitting on this rock for about an hour, taking it all in. But just take a load of that. So I'm just going to sit here, taking the peace and quiet, and enjoy the view. Bring you back later. I'm going to take it a bit closer. See the shots underneath the waterfall. And it's just something else. What a find. You go for a beautiful walk, Coed-Y-Brenin, and they've got two waterfalls, a smaller one over there, and this one here, which is really the jewel in the crown. So let's take one more look at it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Absolutely stunning waterfall. So I'll catch you on the next one. All the best. Okay.